This is the most evil cult in Japan, responsible for the deaths and injury of thousands of people. And they even produce weapons of mass destruction capable of killing 4 million people. A cult did this, but this was just the surface of the deep secrets that investigators uncovered. Shinrikyo was founded by Asian Jesus. Like, no kidding, he literally branded himself as Jesus. He declared himself the Lamb of God, who would take on the sins of the world. Sounds familiar? But in order to be saved by him, you had to join the cult. How convenient. Shinrikyo started out rather innocently. Its founder, Shoko Asahara, became obsessed with biblical prophecies and started publishing manga and anime that tied in religious ideas. You can see how he's portrayed as Jesus in this shot. And the group's beliefs are a mishmash of different religions, including elements of Buddhism, Hinduism, like they worship Shiva, Christianity, and even yoga practices. He basically stole ideas from different religions and was like, hey guys, check out my new religion. Sounds a lot like what wealth gurus do. Asahara also preached Poa, which claimed that by killing someone opposed to the group's aims, it prevented that person from accumulating bad karma, basically purifying their soul through violence. And that's why the group was so aggressive in silencing their opposition. In October 1989, anti-cult lawyer Tsutsumi Sakamoto threatened a lawsuit against Shinrikyo. In response, the group murdered him and his entire family and dumped their bodies in separate locations. Similar cases were also documented on members who left the group. Many were harassed, stalked, and assassinated, but their biggest attack that gained them worldwide infamy was the Tokyo subway attack. On the morning of 20th March 1995, members released a chemical weapon, sarin. The sarin was sealed in a plastic bag, and the perpetrators would puncture these bags to release this toxic gas into the subway stations. And they targeted 5 different subway stations in the Tokyo area. This resulted in 13 commuters dead, 54 seriously injured, and thousands more affected by this attack. Their reason for doing so was Shoko Asahara had received a tip-off that the police were about to raid his facility. So to distract the police, he launched this attack. But obviously this backfired because the police began to investigate him and his facilities even deeper, and that's when all their secrets came to light. The cult was found guilty of dozens of murders, chemical attacks, torture, and experiments on its own members. They even tried to acquire uranium from Russia to build nuclear weapons. A cult building nuclear weapons, what? On top of that, they also manufacture AK-47 rifles and drugs to sell for profit. I mean, they're basically operating like an organized crime group at this point. And I find it so fascinating how people can get sucked into a group like this and be like, yep, that's a worthy cause. I guess if you mix belief, modern science, and apocalyptic fear, you'll always end up with danger. If you guys know any other cults in Asia, please let me know in the comments. I would like to read and research more about them.